Hello and good evening. We are live from the UK and this is Mr. Lazy Legs. Lazy for short because I'm lazy, and my natural assumption is so is everybody else. So we've got an event tonight. It's normally on the Tuesday, but it was Mouse's birthday yesterday, so we didn't do it yesterday. We're going to do it today instead. It's a track that I created. It's been available for a while under South Gloucestershire Drone Club, and I'm going to show it to you now. So you pick your drone. It's a fun fly, so you can have any drone you want. It's under the South Glos Drone Club. And there it is, TFFN E6, which is what the episode is tonight. Okay, let's show you the track. It has a sequencer. You can register now. You've got 25 minutes really before you have to register, but this is a track. Got a sequencer, so I'm just going to bung the sequencer on. That's the current times that we are doing at the moment. It is a quick track, and it's 31 gates. It's actually 30 because obviously one of the gates is start finish, which is this one. So let me just show you. First we've got to go into the lace. It's a horizontal lace. In and out. Then we've got a ladder. 4-spoke ladder. So we just go around up the ladder. Then we go through the little bridge. Turn around through the tunnel. Up the ramp. Drop down into the vertical lace. It's only a small one there. Gate 18, gate 19, like that, 20, and then we've got the 20, spin rounds. Gate 22. Here you've got another 20, split, gate 20, spin and drop. Gate 25, followed by another. Gate 20, and then we've got another split and drop. Gate 28, gate straight 20, down 9, through, and that's your lap. 30. So we'll do one more. Gate 2. Gate 3, gate 4, like that, up the ladder, 5, gate 6, gate 7, up the ladder, gate 8, gate over 9, the tilted bridge, 10, gate 11, around, gate 12, through the tunnel, gate 13, up the ramp, 14, gate 15, gate drop, 16, through, gate 17, through, gate 18, through, gate and through, 19, gate 20, flying around, gate 20, through the split. I don't know what to call these. 3, gate 20, they're not really split S's. 25, gate 20, through the other split. 28, gate 20, need to think of some cool, awesome names. 30. And then I'm just going to jump into my. This is not actually me flying. This is Mouse flying. She's done the fastest time under Mr. Lazy Legs, and that's her completed. So that is the track for tonight. Really simple track. It's not that complicated. I like it for several reasons, but mainly because it is the sort of track that you would get in a live event. Okay, so that's why I like it. Let's have a look at the times. Here we go. So you've got Mr. Lazy Legs, but that actually isn't me. That is actually Mouse who's flown that one, because I cannot try and beat. I can keep up with her on the first lap, and then I kind of lose it on the second lap. She is very consistent with being quick, even though she has lots of bumps. She only has little bumps, whereas I have big bumps, so I can't actually catch up. So the quickest time at the moment is 1 minute 19 for the 3 laps. It is 4 laps tonight, just so that you know. It's not 3 laps, it's 4 laps. In fact, I've just reminded myself, and in my head I think I told everybody that, but there is every chance that I didn't. So tough cookies. It's a very easy track, so it is 4 laps, not 3. But these times are based on 3 laps, so we won't actually see these sort of times in the actual event. Archie, United States, he's come in 1 minute 30. FPV Kev on 1 minute 37. Scotty 147. Oh, look at that! Scotty, Viper, and Mouse are all on 147 at the moment. That's interesting. Hellafresh 150, Gizmo 152, Brett from the Netherlands on 2 minutes 8. Gianni Fly from Italy, 2:20. Again, you know, Dave Gregory. We haven't seen him actually, so welcome back, Dave Gregory, 2:09. Very close to Brett. That's going to be quite a battle. So yeah, that is where we are as it stands, and it could be split spiral. We will call them split spirals, as suggested by Scotty. So thank you to Scotty for that suggestion. I need to come out of this. There we go. Just zoom off. There we go. So that is where we are. I can show you. We have a lot of people that are registered tonight, but we all know that the amount of people that register to those that actually turn up isn't always the same. But it is nice to see a good number of people looking to participate. And we've actually got a few more from Italy. So I'm wondering if Gianni Fly has promoted us, in which case thank you very much. Right, let me just change the screen. In fact, I did some buttons. Look at that. See, I've got some quickie buttons now, so I can spin them around really quickly. So these are the folks that we've got. We've got United Kingdom. I know that we do have folks from the United States. They very rarely can do it on our time because of the time zones. But anyone in Europe, Netherlands, Italy, France, Austria, and obviously the UK, providing that the time zones are understood, then we're all good to go. Okay, hello. So these are the times that we've got at the moment. We're missing Mouse, her name, but I'm assuming that it's going to appear in the very near future. Because Mouse has obviously been practicing on Mr. Laserleg's system and not her own system, which means it might be a little bit different for her, and she does need just to get back in tune with her own. Even though that I think our rates are pretty much the same now, the angle isn't the same of her camera, nor is the field of view. So obviously that's going to change slightly. So you do actually have to adjust. But Mouse is quite young and she can adjust very quickly, so that's beneficial to Mouse. I don't know what happened there. It's meant to go back to. Oh, I know why. I've got to just push that one. Oh no, I don't have to push that one because I am on that one. I think I'll just push it again. There we go. Now we're back to this one. Okay, so that is that one. This Friday, because every 2 weeks we do a Winter League, and this Friday, yes, she is older now. Yes. Don't I know it? I had to cut my hair because I was getting far too many greys. 24 hours is a lot with a 12-year-old girl. Anyway, she's awesome. What we're going to do now is the Winter League. Okay, so how is the Winter League? Well, the Winter League is awesome, and it is also currently based on something different to what you would normally see, and that is because we don't do it on points. Hiya, Kev. We don't do it on points, we do it on average time. And that is kind of important for people to understand, because it means that you actually do have a pretty good chance, because it's not based on points. So it doesn't matter how fast you are, you don't start losing everybody else below you if you're really quick. And we do have a lot of quick pilots. So we're just going to change over to this camera. There we go, look at that, hey? Isn't it nice having nice little just buttons I just got to push? Hiya, Archie. Oh, another birthday yesterday. But were you 12? That's the big question. Were you 12? So this is the points where we are at the moment. I don't know how well you can see that. I can't actually see that very well. Can I zoom? Oh, look at that. Mind you, I haven't got my glasses on, which probably has something to do with it. There we go. So it is actually a little bit blurry because I've zoomed into it. But we've got these divisions. Division 1, Division 2 and Division 3. They all win trophies and prizes. But it just basically gives you here where they are as their average time on the tracks that I create. So for the league, the only person that creates tracks is me. They are different in technical details, and we had quite a few technical tracks at the start. 6 years ago you were 12. Well, who doesn't like looking back? Anyway, getting back to this. Thank you, Archie, and happy birthday for yesterday, buddy. What we've got here is the tracks have been technical, now they're based on speed. Okay, so we've got the seconds, obviously, but we then turn into minutes, and they're the average over all the events. And I think we've done 5 of the Winter League because they're every 2 weeks. So in Division 1, we've got Dan Carpy up the top, but you can notice that they're on 138, and so is Rich. And just behind is Oscar. But if you look at the seconds, you can see the kind of difference as averages. So they are very, very close at the top. Division 2, we've got Barfly at the top, Buster Hawk and Brett. Division 3, Atomic, Blurred and Loco. Division 4, Georational, Cousins and Marcel. But as you can see, you get the number of rounds that they've done. So you have 4 rounds, but only 3 of them are counted. So your worst round is not taken, so we don't take that. And for anyone that misses a round, for whatever reason, there's a penalty of 15 seconds. And that doesn't get added on to the time of your last event. It's just physically 15 seconds is added to your average time every time that you miss. So if you miss an entire event, that's 15 seconds because it's 5 seconds a round. Okay, so if you have a technical issue, your controller's battery goes or something happens and you miss a round, you get a 5-second penalty, and there's nothing we can do about that. That's just the way it is to make it fair for everybody, especially for those that turn up. So you can look down there and then you can see we've got a lot of newcomers because you can join the event at any time and it doesn't matter, because even though that you will get penalties, it's based on your actual ability overall. And that's what I love about this, because I don't particularly like always having the top people at the top all the time who are way ahead in points, because it doesn't actually show the ability of everybody else below them. Whereas this demonstrates that, because you can see based on penalties, based on rounds, and based on their average times. And some will only have done technical rounds, and some will have only done speed rounds, but overall you're going to get a really good average. So that's where we are at the moment with that. So what I want, yes?
Says there's something wrong with the connection. I can't join it.
I don't understand what that means.
Well, there's no connection, so I can't join mine.
There's no connection to what?
I don't know. It just says that there's no connection.
Well, bring it in and I'll look. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to have a quick look. Hang on, that's the wrong button. Bear with me. I've just got to come back out of that ridiculous zoom. There we go. So we're going to look at the track for this Friday. Now this Friday, you've just got to be in Europe to take part. That's the only thing. So you need to register, and we need the track, which I don't think I've done, so just FTFFN. It's episode 6, even though that I haven't put episode 6 on anything else. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to show you the track for this coming Friday, and I think you're going to like it. Because it's a speed track, okay, and who doesn't love speed tracks? So this is not open to you. It opens at 6:30 on Friday, and then you have 2 hours to practice. And that way it's fair for everyone. Everyone has the same 2 hours to put in your best time, okay? So let's go in. This is episode 6 of the Euro Winter League, and I'm just going to basically fly around it. So it gives you the opportunity to see what it's going to be like. It's very, very simple. It is based on speed. I guess it's technical to an extent. No, not 6:30 precisely, because I'm usually quite shit and I forget. But it'd be around 6:30. But I'm pretty sure that Kev will do his usual remember kind of. Actually, do you know what I'll do? I'll say, hey Siri. Can you remind me on Friday at 6:30 to open the track?
Okay, your reminder is set for Friday 6:30.
It's going to remind me in the morning, people. So there's a good chance that it might start really early in the morning. But it has set a reminder. Okay, so this is a track. Let's just go around it and I can show you it. I'm not going to do it quickly because, well, I can't. Lots of spaces. There is a sequencer for you to practice. So let's switch that on because it helps. I don't think I did a fantastic job with the cones like I normally do, but if you watch this video, it'll just give you a really good indication of how to go around it. So let's do that. Here it is. This is a spaced split spiral. That's not even a spiral. That's not what it is. Anyway, go through, drop down, hard left, through the makeshift, round the spaced cube, because it's a cube, straight down, through, straight up, down the ladder, down we go, through, spaced slinky, small step ladder, back down, back down the space ladder, step ladder, or space ladder. This is one I took from the Spanish club on Sunday. Really good. I like this. You've got to go round and round, up through the vertical lace, and that's your lap. That's it. So I imagine that people will be able. Oh, see, I knew I wasn't going to make it, but I thought, you know what, I might just, but I didn't. There's no going through fences, there are no actual tunnels, there are no candy canes, it is all gates. Just to remind you, there is, right in here, but you can't see it, a gate. Okay? So you literally have to go through this entire thing. There's no point trying to go out thinking it will get you and then go back in, because you will miss a gate. There is a gate here. Okay? Just so that you're fully aware, there's no tricks.
Gate 11.
Oops. Oh, bloody hell, go to the gate. Right, there we go. Round we go, through the cube, straight down, back up, back down the ladder, 4-step ladder. I've just lapped myself, can you believe it? There we go. Round we go, through the step ladder, round, fall, underneath, all the way round,
Gate 28, Gate 29,
through the vertical
Gate 30, Gate 31, Gate
lace,
1, Gate
and then
2,
we start again.
Gate 3,
This is
4,
it.
Gate 5,
This is this
Gate
Friday.
6,
You have to be
Gate
live in Europe
8,
and be in Europe
Gate
to
9,
take part.
Gate 10, Gate 11, Gate
It's part of the Winter League,
Gate 13,
and everybody of any ability is
Gate
welcome.
14,
We have
Gate 15,
up to 4
Gate
or 5
16,
divisions.
17, Gate
So
18, Gate
all you
19,
need to do is
Gate
whatever
20,
division you are in
Gate
is try to get to the top
21,
of it,
Gate 22,
and that's it.
Gate 23, Gate 24, Gate 25, Gate 26.
Straight round. You need to keep it tight. If you can keep it tight, you will get an awesome time on this, even if you have a few bumps.
Gate 30, Gate 30.
And there we go. Very, 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 very good. Well done, me. That was awesome. So that is a track for this Friday. I can give you, it's very simple. It's only 31 gates. Again, as you know, I like to make it as realistic as possible of what you would actually get in your club, in your hometown, or in your sports hall. Not that not many people do it in sports halls, but in your social clubs and in your community centres, wherever you do these sorts of activities in real life. I try to make it as realistic. You don't have this much space, granted. We don't in any of our clubs events, but I do like to try and keep the actual gates to a realistic size and number. So there we are. That is the track. Job done. Okay, leave the track for that. Come back out, and come back out. Okay, there are a few tracks that if you fancy it, that you can try on the Creators Club. And to do that, you just basically click on tracks, click on browse, and click on creators. And I'm going to do one now because I've got 8 minutes, and we're looking for one from Scotty. It's on the next page though, because his name is Scotty. There we go. And it's this one that he's done. KOF, come out and play in the playground. It's there already. once you've got it ticked into your favorites, you can go to solo, pick your drone, go over to the Creators Club and fly it. I'm just going to go around it once, but if you want to give it a go, because there's lots of creators on there. Kev's done some, Scotty's done some, Barfly's done some, and they're just good just to practice different techniques, different types of flying, different types of techniques, and different builders, because everyone has their kind of way of building as well. So let me just go over this track as well. I was pretty good, but I'll be honest, I'm not a racing kind of pilot at all, and when I'm under pressure I am pretty well shit. But that doesn't stop me from trying. Like my mum and dad always used to tell me, I was always very trying as a child, and you know, I haven't changed much. So we're just going round through the slinky, stretch, oh shit, missed. Stretch slinky, up over the swings, and through the vertical lace. I like vertical laces. Round the candy canes. I don't like candy canes. Round we go, and there we go. Look at that. It is actually a really easy, nice flowing track for that. The only things I don't like, but these are personal preferences, but I always name them when I speak about other people's tracks, is that it's sizes, basically, because these tunnels are quite small and they're very easy, and one of the biggest problems with this sim, which I have not been silent about, is the bounce effect, which means that if you hit something, the rate at which you bounce off it, and trust me, I've flown drones and they just do not bounce like they do in this sim, and it can be very frustrating when you're doing a really good lap and then you just hit something, you bounce off it, and you bounce off it at such speed, you lose your line, whereas in real life you wouldn't do that. So that's my moan anyway. But the track itself is actually nice flowing. You can keep your throttle reasonably high, apart from this section obviously. And as long as you're clean in your, which I'm not, granted, if you can be clean through these tunnels, it is actually a really good track. And I'm actually done really well in it, because this track is my time and not Mouse's. So yay me, because because I actually did do quite well in this track. It just takes a lot of practice, and I'm not very good when it comes to flying and streaming at the same time, because I'm like multitasking, which, you know, I'm lazy and a boy, so, well, not a boy, but you know what I mean, I'm lazy. So these are the current times. Give it a go, see if you can beat mine, Scotty's, or Barfly's, because they are there. They are there to be beaten. Give it your best shot to beat me anyway. And that is that. So Creators Club, always a good one. If you're completely new to all this, obviously we fly drones in real life, but this is a simulator. You don't collide. It's really easy to learn. You can actually change your rates as well. If you're new to it and you're not quite sure about how to change the rates, you can change the rates in it as well. And it's free. So you can get it from www.tinywhoopgo.com. So that's also awesome. Okay, so we should be able to join now. I can. And I'm going to, now, normally what I do, but I haven't had time because we're a day late and I haven't done very much streaming. I haven't been able to do a multiplayer. I normally do a multiplayer before we start, but we don't really have time to do that. So I'm just going to click events and get in the pits and just wait for everybody else. Right, what I can do, and what I will do is just bring up the current. Gotta find it. Blimey. I want want to bring up the current leaderboard for this, so we can see where people are without actually going into the sim. I've got a little gadget. Okay, I really need my glasses because I can't see jack without them. Comes with old age apparently. Right, I don't need that anymore because I'm not flying. Copy that. Leaderboard. Do that. I can also do some of my fancy stuff. Have you not done the time yet, Mouse?
Yeah.
Well, it's not here. You definitely do it on the right one.
Yeah, I know why. Because my time wasn't very good, so it must have been below.
No, every time would be here. We'll have to keep practicing. I don't understand why your time's not there. You definitely did one. Did it say log time?
Yeah.
Moose, 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 moose. Okay, well, Mouse's time's not here. I hope she'd been practicing on the right one. Right, okay, let's just take you over so you can see any changes. I've got to push. Awesome. Okay, so this is where we are currently with the times. Still Richard at the top on 1 minute 19, that hasn't changed. Put the Cream 124, Archie 130, and it all goes down to Pokos from Europe. He did it in 3 minutes 25. But what you'll notice is that they will actually get quicker as they go through the event, because usually they do. It really helps flying with other people. That kind of pushes you, even though that you don't want to push too hard. You do want to be pushed a little bit, just to see how you get on with it. Okay, so we've got a few people in the pits, and we're just waiting for everybody else. Oh, we've got a few more. It could be that my iPod's having a few issues. Okay, so we're still missing quite a few people. I do hope that everyone gets the chance to turn up and take part though. I do. Mr. H, Mr. Moose, how are you feeling after yesterday? Exhausted like me? Probably. Birthdays are so exhausting. Hello Marcel. Marcel is in the house. Right, we just got to check what's going on. Okay, we're looking good. We are looking good. I think what I'm going to do, which is something that I do normally, is I'm going to put the old stream. Okay, we're looking good. Into Discord. Oh, you don't want to hear myself. That's just atrocious. There we go. Just because it's nice for people to watch. Okay. We are looking good. Everybody seems to be getting in. Okay, we're still missing a lot of people from Italy. Giangi Fly.
Yeah, goes to the time.
Mouse has just posted a time. Oh, there you are. Oh dear. Well, that's not your standard, is it? Are you still on with? No? Gone? Okay, you in the pits? At least it worked. I was getting worried that it might not have worked. Iban is in the house. Hello, Iban. It is a nice fast track as you've done it. You're currently 6th. Very close with Kev though. It's going to be close between you two yet again. I can feel it. I can feel it's going to be close. So I know. Right. Okay. Let's just have a quick shout out. Before I click the button, because once I've clicked it I can't unclick it when the rounds are created. But we do have some we've got Archie from the United States. Well done, Archie, that's awesome. What time is it where you are? Because I literally have no clue on time zones, but it's great to have you. Got Scotty, Rich, Mike, Mouse, Kev, Dave, HelloFresh, Barfly, Viper, Jota, Mr. H, Marcel, Ibans, put the creams in, Brett is in. We're just waiting to see if I can hear from Giangi Fly. And what we'll do now is we will just tune in with, once I've got my little what's his face sorted out. I need to get these wireless ones. It's on my to-do list. But as you can imagine, being lazy, I have one heck of a to-do list. We can listen into the pilot, so let's just check in and see how they all are. And we are also going to change to the right screen, which is that one. Hang on a minute, that is not the right screen, is it? No. I've got to turn off turn off that one. There we go. That's the right screen. Okay, so you're going to have basically 2 screens when we stream. The bigger one in the background is going to be the pilot and the cameras of the track, and the little one is the blimp. And the blimp is awesome because it actually shows you in real time where all of the pilots are, which is very useful. Right, let's also jump in. Good evening, this is Mr. Legs, and you are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. How are you all doing tonight?
Good, thanks.
Evening.
Hello.
Such excitement. Hello, it's Wednesday, yay. Well, I hope you're all doing very, very well. Apologies for the day late today. But wait a minute, it's just told me that my track isn't installed, and it is because I installed it. I need to actually just double check that I have actually got the right. Oh no, I have got the right track. That's okay. I think it's just doing a funny 5 minutes as it does. There it is there. I just need to reduce that. Did you guys get to see the little preview for the league?
We did, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a good little track.
Yeah, it's just interesting.
Yes. No tunnels. Apart from the one I made, but that's not really a tunnel.
One tunnel.
Yeah, it's not a tunnel that you can bounce off and then not get triggered with. No candy canes, nothing but grunt work. Okay, that's done. That's cool. We are in. Okay. Right, we're all ready. I'm going to now just double check. I don't know where Gianni Fly is. It could be that day is late, so we can't do it. That's a shame. We've got quite a few from Italy, but they haven't been able to make it. That's such a shame. Such a shame. But unfortunately, we do have to crack on. Actually, I can give it a minute because housekeeping. I have housekeeping to do. Oh, here we go. Okay, so are there any other tracks that people want to do shout outs that's on the Creators Club that they want people to try? Shout out now. But not all at once, obviously, because then people won't be able to hear. You know, if you all speak at the same time. They're a shy lot, you know, folks. They really are shy.
That crazy one Barfly's done. I think everybody should try that.
Oh, yes. Is that the one in the playground?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exploded playground.
Exploded playground, yes. In fact, it's actually quite an ingenious idea, isn't it, to be fair?
It does. It looks like something out of the X-Files. It's great.
Yes. Yes. I haven't played on it, but I have seen the video. And yeah, definitely you want to check that out. In fact, what I can do, because I'm awesome as usual, is oh, no, I'm not. Oh, no, okay, I'm not that awesome. I thought I was, but I thought wrong. There we go. Look, I can just do that. We can go because it's interesting, because you can search it on YouTube then, you see, because oh yeah, congratulations as well for those who got the hobby RC vouchers. HelloFresh, Mouse and Rich, who all won, were at the head of their heats on the Grand Prix that we did on Friday last week, so congratulations to them. There it is. So if you just want to go on YouTube and search Tiny Whoop Go Barfly FPV up Pank Park, I haven't got my glasses, I thought that was Pank up Park, you can actually see the video there. In fact, there, do you know what? I'm going to show you just one. Ooh, I like that. Oh, look at that! Hey, that is cool, man. I don't know if I've zoomed down, zoomed in. Ooh, hey, that is. I like that.
I want to know if Barfly's doing veganuary and he got the alternative mushroom pate.
That is some track, Barfly. I've got to be honest.
Yeah, there was definitely one thing I was worried about when I looked at the video was the size of it.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. No, well, it's not his longest, is it? To be fair, that's
like a Swifty track.
What track?
Swifty is pretty
Oh yeah. Okay, right. So we have waited
like
long enough.
roller coaster.
Roller coaster, yeah. But definitely, if you guys want to have a go, the video is on there. It's on the Creators track, Creators Club events on the solo or multiplayer on the banners. So it's definitely they are all there for you to see. All right, I'm going to now create the qualifying. So I guess everybody is green. If you're not green, you might want to quickly shout out in the wherever we are in Discord. But I'm guessing that everybody is green, so we're good to go.
I'm not showing as being in at all. I'm still on the waiting for call to grid.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
right, fair dues.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we've got the first group. Obviously, we've got 2 seeding rounds, and then followed by 4 main rounds. So the first lot we've got is Scotty, Rich, HelloFresh, Barfly, Viper, and Mike Harris, who I'm just going to call Mike for the purpose
well, that's
of
the
this.
pressure off then, because we got Rich in our group, so that's the pressure off. Great.
Right, okay, let's invite in the folks so you can see it. I'm going to sign off. Good luck to all the... Oh, actually, I need to tell you that all of you that are now participating, at the end of it, somebody is going to get a Mr. Laserlegs t-shirt. It's a black winter t-shirt with long sleeves. And on the back of it, it's got my little slogan, which I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's not my brain that's lazy, it's just everything else. Because let's face it, I can't be asked to do anything. So everyone has a chance to win that t-shirt tonight. Everybody is in, so yeah, I'm going to sign off. Good luck to all the pilots. I'm going to mute myself so that I don't interrupt them whilst they are doing their stuff. Okay, so how does all this work? They are all assigned colours, as you can see. So we've got Scotty in the red, Rich is in the green, HelloFresh is in the purple, Barfly in the white, Viper is in the green, Mike Harris is in the blue. And you can see through the blimp just how it looks, and that is the colours. They're all using the TWF, which is the brushed sim drone. But they've all got their own slightly different rates and things like that. So I'm good to start it. So we are going to start it. Good luck to all the pilots.
Pilots.
Here we
10
go.
seconds.
I have to try and remember. There we go. And they are off. Again, these are not for points at the moment. These are just for seeding, so that they're all in kind of close proximity to each other when they race. We've got purple, that's Hellafresh, who's currently leading. Going up, down. Oh no, we've got Scotty, who's leading now. I'm not quite sure. I think Rich might have either not started or he's just so far in front. Let's come over. Okay, Rich has done it. He's just so far in front. 27 seconds for his first lap for Rich. You can see that in the blimp as they come through. Scotty 38, Hellafresh 38, Mike 39, Barfly 40. We're currently in with Hellafresh at the moment, but let's drop straight into Rich and see how he's doing on his, I think it's his second to last lap, I think it's 4 laps. But we can watch him as he goes round, up through the ladder, nice and tight. You see how close he is? Nice and tight round, through the tunnel, up the ramp, down into the vertical lace, into the spiral twist, down the spiral 3-spoke, up through the step, round the spiral twist again, and 1 minute 22, which is kind of consistent with his time that he was doing before, but again this is 4 laps, not 3. Up through the ramp, coming down. I mean, you can see on the blimp that he is actually quite far ahead. Coming into the finish part now, coming in through the red, the yellow, the blue, and done on 4. Okay, you want to check now with Scotty. Where is Scotty? Oh, Scotty, look at that. Rich nearly lapped Scotty, and Scotty is still second, but we do have a little bit of a battle, I think, going on with Barfly and Hellafresh. Let's go into Barfly at the moment, and we've got Hellafresh, who is just, I think, stuck. No, he's not. There he is. No, we're having a few technical issues with Hellafresh. That's a shame, because they seem really, really close. We've got Barfly now just coming down the vertical. I think we can just see Hellafresh. Oh! Okay, he's just now in completely still. Not quite sure what's going on with Hellafresh there. But hopefully it will clean up. Here we come. Barfly now comes in. Viper, he's going to be close. Mike Harris comes in, 2:39 for the 4 laps again, remember, so it is going to be different. Viper is in, and we are just waiting for. Who are we waiting for? We're waiting for somebody. Hellafresh, but I don't know if Hellafresh had a few issues. I don't know if he's dropped. He doesn't seem to have a time, so I'm just going to go and double check a momento.
A bit lovely.
That wasn't bad, 38 seconds a lap. That was quite consistent for me.
Okay, Hellafresh. Are you having any issues, Hellafresh?
Not that I know of.
Not you know of? Okay, mate. No worries. That's good. Just checking. Okay, so Hellafresh has come in. As you can see, he's jumped all the way up. There's some sort of lag going on with that. I'm not quite sure what it is. But they are all in. You've got a good idea now on what the sort of times that they're doing. 1:49 to 2:45 in that range. I'm having a few technical issues myself now. Right, let's just go to qualify in a moment, and we're just going to end that one.
Over.
There we go. Race is now over, and I need to plug this in, I think, because it is having a few grumbles, and it does that sometimes when it's not getting enough power. So let's just plug that in. I'm going to go back. There we go. Okay, let's invite the second group. In this one we've got Mr. H, Kev, Marcel, Dave, and Iban. Here we go. Mr. H is in the red, Kev is in the green, Marcel is in the purple, Dave is in the white, Marcel is in, the purple, Dave is in the white, and Ibans is in the yellow. So we're going to kick this one off straight away. 5.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
And we're going to stick with Marcel, who is in the blue. Here we go. And Marcel got a very good start. Oh, he had a bit of a knock. Going up the ladder. He's about to be taken, I think. Right, one camera. There we go. Oh, he's getting through the tunnel. Up. How did he do with the drop down? I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Let's just watch him down through the laces. He had such a good start as well. But he is starting to make some pace now. Round the split spiral. Up through the split step. Next split step. Down. And look at that. We've got time. We haven't got times because I didn't do that. My bad. Sorry. Okay, so we've got Kev on 36. Mr. H on 39. Marcel on 39 as well. So we're going to just check now. Actually, we're going to follow Mr. H as he goes through, up through the tunnel. I can't actually see. There's yellow, which is I-bands. He's pretty close to I-bands. But Marcel isn't that far behind. Oh, Mr. H just knocked himself on that split. There he is, coming round. Mr. H coming down through the split. Oh, it looked like he missed that one. And there we go. Mr. H on their second lap, 126. We're just waiting for Dave. Oh no, Dave Gregory's on 129 as well. He's just behind. We've got Kev. We've got Kev actually, who's got a bit of space. You can see that on the blimp. We're still following Mr. H. We can just watch him going through. We can take a slightly different view as he goes up. Let's just watch him as he goes down the spiral, down the vertical lace, into the first step, split step, or I don't know what to call them. There's a split spiral, number 1, going up to the other split step, down the other split spiral. He doesn't seem to be going that fast, but I'm sure he is. And he's just done it in 2 minutes 22. I think he's missing gates. I'm not sure. I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump in with Mr. H just to double check, because if he is missing gates, now is the time to tell him as he goes through. Kev does it in 2 minutes 22. That's the 4 laps, but we're still following Mr. H. I want to make sure that he actually gets all the gates, because it looked like he missed some there, because he's right at the bottom now. Round the split, round I-bands 228, Marcel 227, quite close. Let's just see. Round. No, he gets this one right on that time. Okay, Mr. H gets it right. He's just come in as well. Dave Gregory, he's coming into the last section as well. Here we go through the split spiral, down, and job done. And he obviously jumps in front. Also, very good to remember. If you miss a gate, you get a 15-second penalty. If you start, if you get a start penalty, it's an extra 2 seconds. So all well worth remembering. Okay, my iPad's obviously not happy about something. Alright, okay, let's end that one. Okay, next one we're going to jump straight in. That is Mouse, Jota, Put the Cream, Archie, and Brett. We do actually have 2 pretty quick pilots in this one, so it's going to be good racing, I hope. Let's invite. Here we go. Mouse will be red. Green is Jota. Put the Cream is in purple. Archie in white. Brett in yellow. Oh, Jota came in and popped out. Let's just see if he comes back in again. Yep, he's back in again. Alright, let's just go over the... Oh, wrong button. Wrong button! Right, well, let's just make sure that everyone is moving. Mouse needs to move a little bit. Do a little wiggle. Anything. Mouse needs to wiggle. Move a drone a little bit. Thank you. Jota is in. He's just moved. Put the Creams in. Archie is in. And Brett is in. Okay. That's good. Let's start it off. Good luck, everybody.
Seconds.
And there is Brett. And we are going to start. Good luck. Everybody is in and moving. We are in with Put the Cream. It's worth noting that Put the Cream always flies in acro, not stable. And he is, so oh, look at that, he's just got overtaken, I think, by Archie. Oh, I've just noticed that someone has not made it in. So this is going to be aborted because I need everybody to put in.
Aborted.
Everyone's going to be put back. Sorry about that. We've got to wait for Jacko. For Jota. Okay, Jota, need to make sure that I know that you're green if you're watching the stream. And there's a bit of a delay with YouTube, unfortunately. But if you can let us know that you are in the pits and you're ready, Jota, then I can start it and re-invite you. So I'm going to try again now. 3, 2, oh, well done, Iban. Thank you, buddy. Got Iban talking to him in Spanish because I have enough problems with English. As long as he's back in the pits, we can start it. Again, there's a bit of a delay between the streams and the chat. I'm not quite sure how much of a delay with chat, but let's just quickly find out. We're just waiting. I'm going to have to start anyway. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's try again. If this doesn't work, there's not much I can do, but just hopefully, fingers crossed, everybody will be in. Okay, we've got Mouse in the red, Jota in the green, Put the Cream in purple, Archie in the white, and Tool Brett, or just Brett as I call him, is in the yellow. Let's start this off, and hopefully everyone is still going to be there.
10 seconds.
We're going to follow Put the Cream. Oh, and he got a start penalty. I'm not quite sure why, but he did. But as you can see, he has taken off pretty closely, followed by Archie. We've also got Mouse in there, but we're watching Put the Cream, and he has a much better start this time than he did the last time, as he is going around, but he's being chased by Archie. Oh, Put the Cream had a bit of a hit, but he's doing really, really well. Okay, let's just change over. Let's find out how far away Archie is. Archie is not far. We can check the blimp. We can get the times. We do have Archie on 35. I don't think Put the Cream is having his Put the Cream is not being taken in his time, and I don't know why, but he isn't. But he started before everybody else, which is a problem. Oh, Put the Cream's coming on 1:03. I don't understand that one bit. Put the Cream is there. Did he have an issue, or I don't know. But it is counting him. It's just that it wasn't just quite as I thought. Okay, so we've got Archie at the moment on 1:15 for 2 laps. Brett is next. Let's just check where Brett is. He's coming in for a second lap. He's in second place at the moment, and he just comes in on 1:27 for his second lap. But on 1:23 we do have Jota, who is in the green. There he is, flying round, coming up through the escalator, back down through the lace, vertical. But I think Put the Cream is now starting to take off a little bit. He does do that. Round. Put the Cream is possibly going to jump. I'm not sure if he's going to jump into second place, but we're going to find out. Put the Cream is now back in second place. He's done his 3 laps now, back in second place for 2 minutes 5. We've got Jot on 2:05, Brett 3 laps on 2:12, and Mouse on 3 laps on 2:15, only just behind Brett. So we're going to start finding, let's see how Brett is getting on, and there is Mouse right on his tail. Look how close that is. Oh, Mouse just had a little bit of a bump, but she can catch up. Brett went really wide. Now Brett went a little bit stuck in between the ladders. which is always a pain in the ass. Let's not hide the fact. Mouse is now taken, and now Brett is in catch-up. We do have Archie on 220, Put the Cream on 233, Jota on 224. We've got Mouse coming in, yes, on 226, and 227 for Brett. Obviously, well done to everybody, but specifically Mouse, because she's my little girl. Okay, well done. Very good racing. I can see we're going to have a lot of fun with that. I'm not quite sure what happened with Pedro, but hopefully it was a one-off. Okay, we're going to end this one. There's just one more of these, which is like a practice round, and then we're going to go into the main rounds themselves. Okay, so this is now round 2, so this is where they've got another chance to make their best time. So let's invite them in. This is Scotty, Rich, Hellafresh, Barfly, Viper, and Mike. Here we go. We're waiting for Hellafresh. Hellafresh is in. We are looking pretty dandy here. Let's kick this one off. Start. Good luck, everybody. This is qualifying round 2, part 1.
Pilots, 10
Who
seconds.
are we going to follow? We are going to follow, on this occasion, Viper. Here we go. Oh, and Viper had a really good start, but I'm not sure if he's going to get a spark penalty. But Rich is off, closely followed by Viper, and also Barfly is in the mix for second. We've got Scotty catching up as well. Like a Scotty as he go around racing with Barfly, and Viper is just behind. Oh, but Viper's having a few bumps and he's going through. He's just had another one. We're going to jump over to Barfly because he is racing with Scotty. And they are together. Rich's first lap is in 28 seconds. Scotty is going to be second, and he does it in 36, closely followed by Barfly on 37. Barfly is making some speed up now. He is now getting closer to Scotty as they go through the twisted bridge, round through the tunnel. It might make a huge difference on how they come down here. Oh, Barfly missed it. That's going to cost. That's it. He's got it. I don't think he's going to get a penalty for missing a gate on that one. But he is in it. But Scotty's about to make his second lap. Rich does it in 55. 110 for Scotty. Barfly comes in and he does it in 1:15. Mike. Rich is just lapped everybody, well, pretty much. We've got Mike and Rich who are battling it out. Let's jump in. There we go. We are in with not Rich, with Mike. Viper and Mike are battling it out, but I think Mike Viper had a bump which made Viper break a couple of seconds now, because Viper is now in catch-up as he goes down. Rich, 1:50 for the 4 laps. Very quick. Okay, we've got Viper coming through. Okay, who are we going to be coming in? We've got Barfly currently in the lead. Hang on. Oh, he's on lap 3. Barfly is. What happened? Scotty's down. Where is Scotty? We want to check out where Scotty is. Where is Scotty? Scotty! We can't find Scotty. I don't know if he's stuck. No, he can't be stuck. There's nothing there. I think Scotty had a technical issue because he is not moving. We are currently in with Hellafresh, but Scotty managed to do it in 2:22. I don't know what's going on with this system. 2:22. Barfly on 2:28. Mike Harris on 2:40. Hellafresh, Mike does it in 2:40. So we've got Hellafresh, Viper 2:49. But Hellafresh is doing really well, and I don't know what the problem was with the internet, but it's definitely improved, whatever it was. And in on 3:20. I'm not quite sure if he might have missed a gate, which is why the time's a little bit off, but we will find out. Well done to that group. Next group is Mr. H, Kev, Marcel, Dave Gregory, and Ibans. So let's just fetch in those results. Oh, actually, I haven't fetched the results on any of them. which is pretty crap. There we go. Okay, let's invite them in. This is Mr. H is in the red, Kev is in the green. Wait for them to come in. There we go. Marcel's in the purple, Dave Gregory in the white, IBAN's in the yellow. We are going to go with IBANs off the bat. There we go. And let's start this. Good luck. Here we go. It's important that you get in the right group. Very important, actually. So let's hope they do their best in this one. And they are off. We are currently watching IBANs, but we do have Kev having an amazing start, but IBANs is just behind. I'm going to call him IBAN from now on because I get confused. Round through the twist, but you say what, Kev is getting some distance, but it is Mr. H chasing IBANs at the moment. Oh, Kev must have had a bit of a boo-boo because IBANs has just taken him. And IBANs is currently leading. Kev is right on his tail. Coming through. Oh, IBANs is out of here, I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't understand that. Who is going to do what? He did. He missed it. He had to come back, which gives Kev 37, Marcel 40. IBANs is now currently in catch-up. Dave Gregory 45, Mr. H 47. We're going to jump over to Marcel. In fact, let's just jump in with Marcel. Here we go. Through. Again, this group are all using TWF as well. Through the split spiral. Marcel's doing brilliantly well. Very close, nice lines. Marcel jumps second, 2 laps in 1:16, 1:11 for FPV Kev. And let's just change over to IBANs. He's coming in now to do his 1:27. Oh. Now what is different? I don't know if you missed one. What is different with this is that I normally put cones down to help with people's lines, but I'm not sure that my cones really help with lines. So I've been using more arrows on this particular occasion, because one of the things that I do with fun flies is I just test out different types of techniques with how I load the gates and also how I do the cones and things like that. But there we go, IBAN's 3 laps. He's just moved down. He did miss a lap, a gate, because he's 15 seconds now behind Dave Gregory. They're both on 3 laps, but Dave Gregory is currently in 3rd place in this heat, which is jolly good going for Dave. Really big improvement already. Kev comes in on 2 minutes 21. We're still with IBANs, but Marcel I think is going to take second, and he does on 2 minutes 38. Dave Gregory is doing really, really well. Look how nice he's doing those lines as he goes through. He takes 3rd place. Fantastic job for Dave. IBAN's 3:06, but he had a 15-second penalty, which is worth remembering. And who are we waiting for? Mr. H. Mr. H jumps in front on 3:02 to take 4th, moves IBANs down to 3:06. But that's only, again, because of a missed gate. 15 seconds is a chunk of time, I can tell you, especially on fast tracks. Huge. Huge. Right, okay, Mouse, Jota, Put the Cream, Archie and Brett are all up next. After this, we can talk to the pilots to see how they're getting on and how they fare the track, and then we will be able to create the main heats. Everybody is moving, which is good. Jota is in, everybody is in. Good luck to all the pilots. Let's start. Yeah, unlucky IBAN. You had such a good start. Right, we're going to stick with Archie, and we are off. Let's see who gets the best start. It is Archie in this instance, closely followed by Brett and Put the Cream. Also, we've got Jota in the mix as well as Mouse. But we're currently following. Oh, Archie just fell. That's given Put the Cream a chance to overtake. He is flying down that vertical lace. Absolutely, literally flying. Still following with Archie, but I do believe Put the Cream is going to be the first one to put a time in. And he is 33 seconds for Put the Cream. Archie, 35. Jota on 40, Brett on 42, Mouse 42 as well. They are going to be battling it out again. Let's just check them out. We can just watch them. Mouse is getting some really good techniques with some of the cornering that she does. Really good techniques. I don't know where she gets it from. Must be from me. And not only that, even though, oh no, she's going to get stuck. Not so much power, that's it. Out you go. Oh, she just got stuck again. Those gates are a pain in the ass when you get stuck. You get so annoyed with them. So annoyed. But even though that she is actually behind right now, there is no reason why she can't catch up. If she can try and keep it clean and tight round the corners, she will be doing awesome. Round the green, through the red. Here we go. But we do have Put the Cream on her tail. She's about to get lapped. And so is Brett, but Brett is now just going up. Let's just jump in with Brett as he goes through the... Oh, he's having a few issues going through that lace, vertical lace. But any issue is something that Mouse can capitalise on. Put the Cream's just about to take... There he is, he's about to finish. I think he's going to beat Archie. And he does on 2:05. Let's just find out where Archie is. Archie's just coming through now, through the twisted spiral, and he makes it in 2:16. We've got Jota who's coming next. I tell you what, he is... Oh no, let's Put the Cream again, that's okay. But the Cream is still practicing through the yellow, through the blue, through the green, up through the split step, round the twisted spiral. And Jota does it in 2:37. We've got Brett about to come in as well. Again, all of these pilots are using the TWF brushed. 2:49. Look how well Mouse is caught up. 3:13. She's definitely missed some gates. She's probably missed one gate. So a gate didn't catch her on that particular round. But she's still caught up, so it's definitely possible, even if you are far behind. Okay, let's...
Right, they're all along the same sort of lines. They all use the same sort of code, but they all work on different things. So INAV is more for GPS drones, beta flight, race drones, and freestyle. And then, as Scotty says, the EMU flight is more for the smaller stuff.
Okay, so I've got like I've got a little UR65 and I've got a Mobula 7 and I've got a little Hummingbird. Do you reckon I should switch them over to EMU flight? Try that on some of them.
The Mob 7 has definitely got an EMU flight thing done for it. UR65, dependent on the board, because that's not a lot different to a Mobula 6 really. There's not a lot of difference in them, right. But it's just what targets you have to put for the chip.
Okay, they're all talking technical talk. So what I'm currently doing is I've just jumped them in. So now it's fastest to slowest. So in this heat, it's going to be the fastest pilots. We've got Rich, Put the Cream, Archie, Kev, Scotty, and Ibans, because they are the fastest out of all of them. So they go in their heat together. We've got Rich in the red, Put the Cream in green, Archie in purple, Kev in white, Scotty in yellow, Ibans in blue. Okay, we're going to start this one off. Good luck to all the pilots. Sorry, I'm housekeeping. Got to stop doing that. Right, okay. Let's just finish our housekeeping. and good luck to everybody. Now I normally go with the third one back, those of you that know and watch the streams. So we've started, we are in. Okay, we haven't started. We still haven't started. We should have started. It hasn't started. Why hasn't it started? Right, let's just change over a minute and let's just push that one. No. Okay. Okay, so I need everyone to go back to the pits now, please. Hiya folks, I need Rich, Put the Cream, Archie, Kev, Scotty, and IBANs have already let him know. If you can go back to the pits, it won't start, so I have to do it again.
Okay.
You let us know when you're back in the pits. I will then allow you to rejoin.
I'm in the pits.
How do you go back to the pits?
Press escape, and then it will say leave track, so just click leave track and it should take you back to the pits.
Okay. Cool.
Scotty, just waiting for Scotty to jump out. Yep, perfect. Okay, let's try that again. This is Rich, Put the Cream, Archie, Kev, Scotty and IBANs. Everybody is in. I'm going to start it. I'll try in 3, 2, 1. Good luck. 10 seconds. I always start with the third one back, which is Archie in this case. This is going to be a quick one. I'm hoping a very, very close race, and off they go. Straight off the bat is Scotty. But look how close they are. We do have Put the Cream and Rich very close together. Archie not that far behind, but Put the Cream and Rich always have a good race. Oh, Put the Cream, Archie I think just actually managed to take him because he had a bit of a snag. And we've got Kev catching up as well now. This is going to be an interesting race. Archie comes into second place on 31, Rich on 28, Kev on 33, 34 for Put the Cream, and 36 for IBANs as we go through. We've got Put the Cream about to try and... Oh, look at that! Archie is now in second place. He's now racing with Kev as they come. Oh, Kev just had a bit of a bump, giving Archie the advantage. We are still in with Archie. They are very, very close. We've got Scotty and IBANs as well, but there's a bit of distance between them. The closest does seem to be between Put the Cream and Rich, and then Archie and Kev as they come through. Let's just jump over a moment and let's just find out where Rich is. Rich is coming in. He's on his 4th lap. He's just lapped Scotty. Look how quick he is going up that ladder. Oh my god. Flying through, up the conveyor, down the drop, into the vertical lace, round through the step split, round through the spiral split, back up through the step split. I can't talk. Down through the spiral split, and job done. 148. He is going to be next. He's going to be Put the Cream. He is in, but it looks like Scotty. I think he's lapped Scotty. So Put the Cream comes in, and he does it on 159. Archie, not that far behind. He comes in as well, closely followed by FPV Kev. Kev is just coming round through the split. Job done. Scotty is going up. Where is IBANs in all of this? IBANs is coming in to take 5th place by the looks of it. He's being chased by Put the Cream, but Put the Cream is finished. IBANs 227. We elect with Scotty, who had a brilliant start, just had a bit of a clip, and you know that is all it can take. It can put you off. But here he comes, flying around, nice and tight. 242. Well done.
Pilots, race is now over.
This one is now over for the first round. Next one is Barfly, Hellefish, Marcel, Jota and Mike. They are all in the next round. Fetching those results. Let's bring them in. Just waiting for them to load. Here we go. Okay, Barfly's in the red, HelloFresh in the green, Mike in the yellow. We are waiting for Marcel and Jota. Jota's just come in. We're just waiting for Marcel. Marcel! Is he having an issue? Are we having an issue, Marcel? He's not in at the moment. It could be a technical. It could be, well, anything. We'll give it a second. If he's not in, we will start, abort, and then try again. He's not in. Let's try.
Pilots, 10 seconds. Race aborted. Repeat. Race aborted.
Right, this should take everybody out, back into the pits. And let's try and invite them all again. Count to 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's invite them and let's make sure that everyone hopefully gets in this time. Mike's in, Barfly is in, Jota is in, HelloFresh is in. Still no Marcel. What happened to Marcel? Technical issues. Is it technical issues? I don't know. He has posted on the old stream. I'm wondering if his controllers ran. Oh, there he is. He's back in. He's in. He's in, everybody. He's in. We're good to go. Let's start it while he's there.
Pilots.
Here we go.
10 seconds.
Hopefully everybody is going to be lined up, and they are. Someone, Marcel. Did he do that by mistake? He did. Never mind. He got the start penalty, so he probably should have just carried on going anyway. But he is off. Okay, who are we following? We are following Marcel because he is the third person, but HelloFresh has got an excellent start, being chased by Mike. Where is Barfly in all of this? Let's find out. Barfly is just going up, just in front. We've got Mike and HelloFresh. No, it's Mike. It is. It's not HelloFresh. I think it's Jota. Mike and Jota, I think, are racing it out. No, it's not Jota, it is Marcel. Do you know what? I ain't got a clue. HelloFresh 37, Mike 40, Jota 41, Marcel 45. But again, they did have the start penalty. Barfly 43. But it looks incredibly close between yellow. Actually, no, Mike has actually got some space now. HelloFresh is on catch up. We have Barfly and Jota also now racing. Let's just jump over. We've got Mike. He's got some space now. You can see there's no one really that close behind him. HelloFresh is there, but he's done it. Second lap on 117. HelloFresh on 119. Jota 120. Barfly 122. Marcel 128. Marcel has definitely cleaned up and got a little bit quicker. But Mike has still got a comfortable lead. Let's just change over to Marcel, who is now with Jota. Look at that. Very quick. Jota has improved so much over the last 3 months. Every event on a Sunday, the Spanish team, Rotomad, they have an event every Sunday. And I remember when Jota first started, he has improved so much. Doing really, really well. Very close now with Mike as they go up. Close behind is Jota. We also have Mike still in the lead, but HelloFresh has caught up quite a bit. Followed by Actually, they're all quite close, aren't they? Where are we with times? Well, they were all close as they go through their laps. They're on their 4th lap now. Who's going to be the first to finish? It is going to be Mike. Closely for. Oh, I don't know if Josh has just taken him. I think Josh is going to take second, and he is. Oh, he's not. What's going on? HelloFresh was in the green. I didn't even see green. Jota took first position on 234, 235, 235, 237, 236. What a close race. So close, something must have happened, or I don't know, lag. Don't know what it is. But oh my lord, that was close.
Pilots.
But they are
Race
all
is
in.
now over.
Well done. Okay, next we've got Viper, Brett, Dave, Mouse, and Mr. H. So we are going to fetch the results and invite in the next group. Viper, Brett, Dave, Mouse, Mr. H. This is going to be close. We've got Viper in the red, Brett in the green, Dave in the purple, Mouse in the white, and yellow is Mr. H. Good luck to you all. We are going to start this baby.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
As usual, we're going to start the third one back. And here we go. Getting ready. And very good start from Mouse. We also have a reasonable start as well from Viper on that one. Viper and Brett are all together. I mean, that is just a clump. Oh, look at that! Mouse didn't quite get around that corner. Oh, there's a few boo-boos now going through the vertical lace. But we are currently watching Dave, who's in 4th place, I believe. Closely being chased by Mouse. Mr. H does it in 40 seconds, Viper 42, Brett 43, Dave comes in on 46, Mouse on 47. Oh, Dave just had a little bit of a bump, he didn't make it through the bottom of the ladder. Mouse going up that ladder is just redonkulous. Went round so quick she missed the gate. Off she goes up the... Oh! Goes for the smallest hole, but she has a mouse. Dave Grevy doing really well. Okay, we're going to jump over now. Mr. H, who is currently leading, being chased by Viper, but Mr. H does have some space as he goes through. Flies, comes down, looking reasonably tidy, but close to him is Viper. Viper's just coming down the lace now. That's who we're currently following, going up through the split, up through the step twist, into the spiral twist, closely followed by Brett. Brett is not that far behind, 2:01 and 2, so only about a second and a half behind, but you can see Brett there right on his tail. Very, very close. In fact, we're going to jump in with Brett now. Let's see if we can just see Viper. We're going to see Viper's backside any second. Actually, we don't see Viper's backside, but we do have Mr. H come in on 2:30. Viper 2:38. Brett is going to be next. We are in with Dave Gregory at the moment. He is just having a few issues going down the vertical lace, going into the twist. Mouse doing really well, hugging the side, understandable. 2:05. Oh, come on, Dave, you can do it. Dave comes in 3:15. Job done.
Pilots,
Cool.
race is now over.
Race is now over. Let's just check out how the points are after this very first round. And I can show you. Oh, I can't show you because I haven't done this. I haven't done the screen, have I? I am going to show you though. It's just going to take me 2 seconds. Ka-ching. There we go. Current points. Again, you get 8 points if you're top of your heat. So you can see that everyone's got 8 points in the 3 if they came to the top. And then I think it's based on time as well, the quickest time, which is why Mr. H is probably just above Jota. And then it goes down to second place, HelloFresh, Viper, Archie, etc. Which is why I prefer doing it with average times and I do points, but there you go. Okay, it's all going to get mixed up now. So let's invite round, whichever round we are in now. This is round 2, heat 1. Everybody is in. We're just going to kick it off. Good luck, everybody.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
We're watching Archie again because he is the third one. And they are off. Rich has got a very good start. So has Archie. So has Kev. I'm looking for the green. Where is green? I do not see green. Put the cream. I don't know where Put the Cream is. He is there though. He's just going up through the escalator. We're in with Archie at the moment. He's currently in second, going down through the split spiral. Rich does it in 28. It's going to be close between Archie and Kev. Who's going to do it first? Oh, Kev, look at that! 35, 35, IBANs 36, Scotty 38. We're just waiting for Put the Cream to come in, and he does it in 42. Very, very, very close. Let's just jump over and actually watch Yellow, which is Scotty, racing IBANs as they go up, coming down. We've got Put the Cream in the mix as well. He is going to take them. Look how quick Put the Cream is as he flies round. So Put the Cream is going to, oh, Scotty's had a boo-boo, but there we go. Put the Cream is going to move up as they go through into finishing their second lap. Rich does it in 56, Archie in 108, Kev on 108, Put the Cream on 112, then it's IBANs 112, Scotty 116. We are going to jump over with FPV Kev, and he was racing very, very close with Archie, but I think Archie has managed to put some space. We can't see him at the moment. See if we can zoom out and just see where Archie is. He is not even through the oh, there he is. We can just see him going up the ladder. Kev is currently in chase. At the moment you've got Rich, Archie, Kev, Put the Cream, IBANs and Scotty. Rich does it 4 laps in 1:52. We are still watching Kev as he goes down through the vertical lace into the split step, into the twist. Oh, we're gonna, Archie just does it in 2:09, and it's going to be very, very close. Just behind, we're going to see Put the Cream just come in, followed by IBANs. Very, 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 very close. And we've got Scotty coming in again. Excellent job on 2 minutes 29. That was some very close racing. Okay, we're going to end this one.
Pilots, race is now over.
And it is round 2, heat 2. Let's invite the pilots. Barfly, HelloFresh, Marcel, Jota, and someone else. Mike Harris. Everybody is in straight away this time. No messing. Let's start it.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
We'll go with the third one back as usual. Marcel. Let's see how they all kick off. Oh, Marcel again jumped the gun a little bit. I hope he doesn't get a penalty, but I think he might get a 2-second penalty, but we will see. Closely followed though by HelloFresh. Oh, HelloFresh has had a knock, then followed by Barfly. then Mike Harris. They are all pretty much together. We do have Jota behind though. He's having a few issues going through there. But we do have Hellafresh now leading. We've got Barfly. Oh no, I think Barfly's now just managed to get to the front. Barfly had a few issues going through that. He's just lost it. That's just giving it back to Hellafresh and Mike Harris, Barfly and Marcel. We do now have Mike currently only... No, we don't. We have Marcel in the lead now. Marcel is back. Then we've got Mike. Having a few hits going through there, but we do have Mike back in the lead. Marcel behind, followed by Hellafresh, followed by Barfly, followed by Jota. They are all lovely clumped. Barfly has some catching up to do now, but he's got 2 laps to do it. We do have, I think Marcel's going to jump. No, he's not. It's going to be Hellafresh again and Mike on 115 for both of them. Barfly 116, Marcel 118, Jota 150. Nope, just 51. He's on his first lap though. He hasn't done his second lap yet. That's why we're waiting. 2 laps, 130. But there we go. Mike. Again, Marcel is now back in it. So is Barfly. Barfly and Mike. We got Barfly back in the lead. Hellafresh must have had a bit of a knock. Took him back a little bit. Let's jump in with Barfly. We've got Barfly with Mike chasing him. Mike and Barfly on their last lap. I think Barfly is pretty determined to get into first place. We do have Mike Harris there just behind. Let's just jump in with Mike. Jumping in with Mike Harris. We can just see going up. We just saw the end of Barfly. Mike going down the lace. Just saw another touch of Barfly yet again. I think Barfly can keep it together. He's got this one. You can't make a mistake going through this split spiral, and he doesn't. Barfly 222. Hellafresh is currently, oh look at that, Marcel 234. Hellafresh is now in with Jota. Who's going to do it first? He can swing round. No, Hellafresh is going to get a knock for that one because Jota got him on 245 to 246. Oh my God. That was some close racing. Well done to all those pilots. That was, you know, you were on the edge. Your fingers are sore from gripping the gimbal so tightly. Wow. Wow. Excellent racing. Well done, folks. Okay, let's end that one. I'm going to bring in Viper, Brett, Mouse, Mr. H, and Dave Gregory. Here we go. Okay, Viper is in the red, Brett is in the green. Who are we missing? Viper? No? Mr. H. We're missing... Oh, hang on, we've just lost someone else. We've just lost 2. Dave Gregory's come back. But we're missing Mr. H. Where has Mr. H gone? Mr. H! No worries, Gianni. Sorry you couldn't make it, buddy. No problem, though. Ah, Mr. H has just made it. Okay, that's good because we're going to start in 3, 2, 1.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
We are following Brett because I can't get the other one to work. And they are off. Okay, currently leading we do have okay, I think it's Mr. H, but we also have Viper in the mix as well. Brett is now just going up the ladder. We've got Mouse chasing Brett. We do have... Oh no, we're watching Brett. Who's Mouse chasing? Dave Gregory, I believe. But she's just taken Dave Gregory. Now Brett is chasing Dave Gregory as they go through down the split spiral up through the step. Viper 38, Mr. H 39, Viper is on fire. Mouse 42. Brett 45. Dave Gregory 46. We are still in with Dave Gregory. Let's just chuck over to Mr. H, who is currently chasing Viper. Oh, Viper missed one going for the vertical lace now. Mr. H is currently leading. It's kind of odd for having Mr. H in this heat because he's normally much faster. I need to check his what his time is on the leaderboard. I didn't think he was that low, but he is now going in on his second lap on 1:14. Viper is on 1:16. Mouse is on 1:22. Brett is on 1:25, and Dave Gregory is yet to do his lap. We're following him. There he is now. He's just come in on 1:34. Let's check in with Brett as he goes up the escalator. Oh, he's now in with Mouse. They're now trying to get through that vertical lace. Oh, very nice and tight that Mouse did. Caused Brett to make a little bit of a mistake there. Mouse keep it together. Yes, Brett just made another mistake and up to the split. Mouse does it in 2:04. Brett comes in on 2:07. And again, we're waiting to see where Dave Gregory ends up. He is coming down now. Very nice. Through the spiral. He does it now on 2:17. They are now on their last. Let's find out where Viper is. Viper is there. So is Mr. H. Who's going to swing round for? I think Viper's going to get it. No, Mr. H does. Viper does get it because Mr. H must. Actually, I don't know how Mr. H got that unless he missed a gate and he got a 15-second penalty, which is the only thing I can think of in that instance. Okay, we are now following David Gregory. Mouse comes in third on 2:45. Oh, she was so close to making it into second place because of that. Brett 2:49. And we are currently watching Dave Gregory taking his last split spiral. Round he goes and in to finish on 3:03. It's exhausting. It's a lot better having them really close together though. I do like some of these races. These are really, really, really fast. Okay, let's move in to number 3. Where are we? Invite pilots. Here we go. Round 3. In fact, what I'll do, just so you can actually see that they've actually mixed up a little bit with the times. Let's have a look at the totals as it is at the moment. That's where they are at the moment. So we've got Rich, Viper, Mr. H, Archie, Barfly, Mike, Put the Cream, Jota, HelloFresh, Kev, Brett, Mouse, Marcel, Ibans, Dave and Scotty with their current points. But what you'll notice is that the points don't really reflect the ability of the pilot, which is such a shame, but there you go. Okay, now we're going to invite them in. Okay, so we are back with Rich in the red, Put the Cream in green, Archie in purple, Kev in white, and Scotty in yellow, and Ibans in cyan. I'll call it blue though, because it's just easier. Okay, we're just going to push that button, and then that button, and we are going to be watching off the bat FPV Kev. Here we go. Good luck to the pilots. We are off.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
We are going to be watching Kev off the bat. And off we go. Straight away, Scotty had a bit of a knock. We had a good start. We've got Rich taking off. Kev is currently in second place at the moment. And just behind him we have Archie. Oh, Kev just had a little bit of a bump. Archie took advantage and just jumped in front. Now Kev is in catch up, and now also Put the Cream has taken him as well. Such a good start. Someone else, Archie, Put the Cream, Rich, all in front of Kev now. Kev is in catch up mode. Rich 29 seconds, Put the Cream 34, Kev 34, Archie 35, Iban 36, Scotty 36. Really close racing as they go up the ladder. Kev is still watching, he's now chasing Put the Cream, but chasing Kev is Archie. Much better from Kev going over there, but look at how close and how tight Archie is. He managed to take the time, but Kev brought it back. Put the Cream had a few issues going through that split. Up through the steps, going now round. Oh, Kev managed to do it. Kev stays in third place, but only just as he stays in third place. Scotty makes it into fifth. Iban will take it into sixth. We are still with Kev, but he has just made a few mistakes which has cost him, because Archie is now got a reasonable lead. Rich is on his final lap. Put the Cream is about to. Here he is going round. Takes it in. He's now on his final lap as well. Kev comes in to take his final lap. But it's Archie who takes third place. Archie's currently in third. Kev in fourth. Scotty in fifth. Iban's in sixth. Rich does it in 1:50. Let's just see where. Look how far ahead he is of Put the Cream. Put the Cream very, very quick. Closely followed by Archie. Archie, there we go. We've got Put the Cream to take second place. He does it in 2:10. Archie does it in 2:13, which puts Kev just behind in 2:17. Scotty, much better round this time. He does it in 2:21. And Iban's is going to come in to do his last split spiral. And he does it in 2:30. Close racing. Right, we're going to end this race. Yeah, correct. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Very, very close racing. Okay, we've got Barfly, Hellafresh, Marcel, Jota and Mike Harris up next. Let's invite them in. Hopefully everyone will come in straight away. They do. There we go. We've got Barfly in the red, Hellafresh in the green, Marcel in the purple, Jota in the white, Mike Harris in the yellow. They are all in. They are green. We're going to kick off and we're going to be following Jota.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Good luck to everybody. Here we go. Oh, Jota had it. Oh, Barfly as well. They are off. We do have Marcel again leading, followed by Hellafresh, followed by Mike. But Marcel, oh, he went just so fast. Hellafresh, Mike, just got taken there by Jota. This is such close racing. These are really close guys when they fly. Very close together with their times. Jota having a few issues going through the vertical. Going through the split. But he has time to catch up. We've got Mike doing 37. Hellafresh 39. Marcel 40. Barfly 40 as well. Jota on 45. We're going to jump in now with Barfly, who is actually still in fourth at the moment. But he is chasing. But we've got Marcel and Hellafresh battling it out as well, but Barfly is not that far behind. If he can keep this tidy, and he does, if he can keep that tight, he is now back in the game to take third. Oh no, we had a few issues going through there. We've also got Jota just chasing Barfly as well. Second lap, Mike 113, Hellafresh 160, Marcel 117, 119 for Barfly, 120 for Jota. You can just see how close they are. We are going to follow these folks closely now. Let's just change as they go back down. Oh, Barfly had a hit. Again, Marcel's going to take advantage of that. So now Barfly is back on catch up. But he can do it. He can do it. Following round, going through nicely round there. He is only... Oh, he just does it because Barfly, by the looks of it, No, Marcel. Hellafresh must have missed a gate, I think. No, he hasn't missed a gate. Hellafresh has just had a few issues, I think. We got Mike, Marcel, Barfly, Hellafresh, and Jota. We are still watching Barfly. He is chasing Mike. Look how quick he is going at the moment. He is flying. Literally. I know I keep saying that. I've got to stop saying that. It's not funny. It's not funny, lazy. He is catching. Can he get this? Oh, he tried so hard to make that really close. Barfly 127. Mike 127. That was close. Where is Hellafresh? Hellafresh is coming in. He does it to take 4th. Jota in 5th. Oh, God. Barfly did exceptional well. Exceptional well. That was absolutely great racing. Great racing. Okay, we are going to end that one right now. And I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to invite this group in because I've just got to quickly go and do something. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Emergencies. I was thirsty. Which actually is an emergency. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's start.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Okay. We're going to follow Brett. And they are off. We're meant to be following. I was asked we're following Dave Gregory. We're meant to be following Brett. There we go. Okay, we've got Mr. H currently leading, followed by Mouse, followed by Viper. I think that's followed by Brett. Then no, hang on, Viper's back. No, Viper and Dave Gregory seem to be battling it out. Oh, Brett just had an issue. Oh, he's just nearly got stuck. That's what Mouse did. Brett got stuck, but he's managed to get out of it. He's now racing with Dave Gregory, chasing Viper. Not quite sure what happened there. Got Mr. H on 37, Mouse on 38, Viper on 40, Brett on 43, Dave Gregory on 43 as well. We can see them just there. We're following Brett. I don't know who's keeping up with who, but Dave Gregory's doing exceptionally well. Very clean going through there. Having a few lag issues, I think, for him to catch up. But we've got Brett, we've got Viper. In fact, we're going to jump in with a few people now. So let's jump in with the first, which is Mr. H. Going now through the split. Through the horizontal lace. Very nicely through there. Going up the ladder. This is their third lap. Going up, jumping down. Who is next? We have Mouse next. Mouse is now coming down. We've got Viper on her tail. Mr. H must have had... Oh, Viper! Oh, Viper tried to take Mouse but didn't quite make it. Mr. H must have had an issue because Viper... Look at that. Mouse is catching up with Viper very, very quickly. doing incredibly well. Let's check in with who is next on the list. We've got Viper in the list as well. Viper is currently going up the ladder through the angled, up through the tunnel. Oh, Viper just missed that gate. But he managed to do it. Let's just jump in now with Brett. Brett is on the tail of Viper. Just behind Brett is Dave, I believe. Let's just see if we can find Dave. Yes, look at that. 227, 327 for Mouse and Mr. H. I bet that gave Mr. H was given a bit of a shock there. Very, very, very close times. Dave Gregory 242. Very, very close times. Well done, Mouse. You needed those points as well. Bravo, Mouse from Scotty. Very, very good. And for those who doesn't know Mousy, here's Mousy, my little mouse. Doing very, very well. Much better. Right, let's end that one. 7 points. Good job to Mouse. Absolutely. Thank you, iBands.
Thank you.
She did do well.
That was the last one.
No, we've got one more. But what we're going to do is let's just see how mixed up the points are now. So we have Rich with 24 because he's won every single one. 23 for Mr. H. 21 for Mike. Viper's moved down, but he's also on 21, but it's based on time. Second. Barfly, Put the Cream, both on 19 with Art. No, that's Archie. 18 on her own is Mouse. She has room to catch up. Hellafresh on 17. Kev 16. Marcel 16. So these are all points based on how well they're doing for the heats. Very, 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 very close. Very close. Right, okay, let's move on now. This is the last heat. And the last, not the last heat, the last round. So this is Rich, Put the Cream, Archie, Kev, Scotty and iBand. This is the time where they've got the chance to try and get as many points as they can to move themselves up. More, yeah. Mr. H says that next round you've got to go even quicker. He wants you to beat him. Okay, let's go. Everybody is in. Good luck to everybody. Let's start.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
We're going to start with Scotty, who is floating in the air. And off they go. Good luck. And they are off. And Rich again gets a great start. So does Put the Cream this time. And Archie. They are actually pretty much in tune. Oh no, actually Scotty, there he is. It's exactly as it started. We're watching Scotty. We've got iBands just behind him. Oh, FPV Kev is in the mix, but Scotty's trying to catch up with him. iBands is trying to catch up with Scotty. Rich does it in 28. Archie 31. Put the Cream 31 as well. We've got to watch this race. Let's see how they're getting on. Look at that, racing themselves up. Coming round up the escalator. Put the Cream has lost Archie. He has put his turbos on. Flying round. Look at that. Round the split. He's coming in. 1 minute exactly. Archie just behind on 105. I don't know where Kev is. Kev just come in on 110. iBands 113. Scotty 114. God, it's close. It is close. I don't know who to watch first. It's ridiculous. Put the Kev. FPV Kev even. Coming down. Very nice. He's actually got some space. Kev has got some space, but he needs to catch up with Archie. But they're on their last lap, so he's got 1 lap to do it. Scotty needs to catch up as well with iBands. Let's just jump in with Scotty. There is Scotty. Rich is nearly going to lap them, but didn't quite lap them on that one. But Rich does it on 1:51. Scotty is chasing Ibanz. Ibanz is chasing Kev. Kev is chasing Archie. Put the cream. He's about to finish, and he does. Archie, where is Archie? Here comes Archie to take into 3rd place, and he does. Kev comes in as well, and he takes it. Oh, he jumps ahead. I wonder if Put the Cream must have lost. He must have missed a gate. That's the only explanation I've got. Scotty comes in on 2:23, just missing out, but Put the Cream moves all the way down to take 5th place on that one. So that was unfortunate, because tell you what, Put the Cream was definitely putting on some huge speeds going around some of those. And again, he does it in full acro, which just amazes me every time, which is why I tell people every time. Okay, we're going to end that one. Well done. Well done. Let's just bring in those results like that. And we are going to bring in the next heat. Here we go. Barfly, Hellefesh, Marcel, Jota and Mike. Always a very close race between this group. Hellefresh, we're just waiting for Hellefresh. And he is in. They are all in. It's very difficult to know who to watch, but we are going to watch on this one off the bat. It's going to be Mike. So let's check in with Mike. And we're going to start this baby right now.
Pilots, 10
Here we go.
seconds.
You got the blimp, so you can also find out where people are. We're following Mike, who is in the yellow. And look at that, green straight away takes off, which is Hellefresh. Oh, we've got Barfly in the mix as well. Coming down through. Oh, Mike had a few knocks. Up the escalator. Oh, I think Marcel has actually got some space now. We can just see Marcel followed by Barfly, followed by Mike. Barfly is in the mix. Marcel's will take the first lap in 37. Barfly 39. Mike Harris is going to be in 41. Jota 45. Who are we missing? Who are we missing? Hellefresh on 50. I don't know what happened. Hellefresh must have had a few hits. We're still watching Mike. Oh, clumsily fell down. Now going through the laces. We've got Jota just behind though. He's not that far. Okay, we're going to check in with Barfly. Barfly. Barfly takes it. He takes Marcel. Barfly is currently leading 114 to 116. Going up the ladder. Marcel is literally one gate behind. Through the tunnels, up the escalator, being chased still by Marcel. Oh, it's going to be close. But we still. Oh, Marcel's taking it back. Oh, but Marcel just had a hit. Barfly took it back. They're about to start their last lap. Barfly is leading very closely. Oh, Marcel, but Marcel's just taken it back. Here they're going up the ladder. Marcel has it. Barfly followed by Mike. Oh, nice and... Oh, that was so unlucky. Barfly now takes it. Oh, he's missed that gate as well. They both missed gates. Now they're back together again. In through the laces. Up through the first split. Marcel has it. Can Barfly just had a little bit of a knock, but he's got a chance if he can get it clean round here. Can he get it clean? Can he get it clean? Oh, Marcel takes it just. Oh my golly gosh. Joseph comes in as well. Mike Harris 236. Joseph takes it to take 4th place. What happened to Hellefesh? He is still coming through. He's just finished the vertical ladder. Coming down, coming down. through, up through the split, having a few issues getting through that split, round through the spiral split, and finishes on 303. God, that was exhausting, people. Exhausting. Fantastic racing, though. Absolutely fantastic racing. Loved it. Okay, right, I'm going to finish that one. Well done, Marcel. That was really, really, such close racing between your group. It's brilliant. Love watching it. Okay, so there we are. We've got the last one of these main heats, and then the top 8 go through a decider round. It's just for fun, really, that one. But again, it's a fun fly, so it just brings a lot of different people from different heats and makes them race together, basically. So let's invite in Viper, Brett, Dave, Mouse, and Mr. H. And then we'll find out who gets into the top 8, and they all have to just pedal it out to try and get the quickest time. Okay, you know that I'm about to start it, don't you? There we go. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Good luck. We're following Viper off the bat. Good luck to everybody. Hope it's a close race. I like close races, although it does exhaust me. Oh, whoever Green Brett tried to bump it a little bit, but we've got Mr. H, Mouse, Viper, Dave, followed by Brett. It's so interesting seeing how what times they get when they're playing solo, and the times they get when they're in qualifying to actually how they just go off the bat. Always amazes me. But here we go. We have got Mr. H on 32, closely followed by Mouse, closely followed by Viper. Mouse does it in 41. Viper just behind on 42. It's going to be close between those two, but chasing them is Brett, and chasing Brett is Dave Gregory. But Dave Gregory just took him, I think. Oh, Viper just had a bit of a bump. He's got to go through round. Oh, they're all having bumps. Brett's had a bump as well. We are moving. We are still watching Viper as he goes down through the lace. We can now watch him going through the split. That's a spiral. Up through the split step. Back through the other split spiral. Round, nice and smooth. A little bit wide, but doing really well. Mr. H, though, has taken off. He has loads of space, but Mouse is not that far behind. She does have a tendency just to put the pedal down and clean lines, which will make all the difference. We need to keep an eye on that because Mouse is already catching up with Mr. H. Viper, though, still keeping everything nice and tidy. As we're watching Viper going through, let's just check where Brett is. Brett's got some space as well from Mr. H. We've got Mouse just going up the ladder, but whilst we're doing that, you see Mr. H actually going down the vertical spiral. Brett has just done it as well. Mr. H, they are all, apart from Dave Gregory. Dave Gregory is about to do it, I think. Let's just find out where Dave is. Dave has done it. Look at that. Mr. H on 2 minutes 25. Can we see Mouse coming in? Here comes Mouse to take second place again on 2:32. Who next do we have? Viper. We should have Viper coming in. And he's got some space. Brett not that far behind, but enough space for Viper to come in. We got Brett. You can watch Brett coming in as well now, and Dave Gregory has a bit of space behind, but still doing really, really well. Well done, Mouse, says Mr. H. Oh, few issues there. and Dave Gregory does it on 3:08. Well done. Okay, how does this do then? Who is going to be in the final 8? That is the question on everybody's lips. And we are about to find out. Okay, what we're going to do now is something a little bit different than before. We're going to do the prize giveaway now. So I'm going to open up this. This is currently what we do. We use the position after the 4 rounds as the numbers. Okay. You're in the final. With the exception of Mouse, because we take Mouse out, someone's going to win the black t-shirt. So what we do is we go over to here. It's 1 to 16.
Should I get my t-shirt and then we can show them?
No, because you haven't got a black one, have you?
Yeah.
What, you got one of them?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
I thought I gave it away. Oh, I think I might have got more than one. Okay, random number. Here we go. So it's 1, and we put in the 19. Okay. Because I do everything live. There we go. Oh, yeah, okay. Awesome. So we do everything live. It's 1 to 19. Oh, that's the wrong one. You can get rid of that one now, actually. 1 to 16, not 19. 1 to 16. So we change that to 16. I press to generate random number, and providing no one has won a t-shirt before, we give it out. First number is 5. Who is number 5? Viper. But Viper has a t-shirt. So Viper, you're out. But congratulations for being picked. Oh, actually, I tell you what, let's just bring this back. Hello, folks. So
I'm
Viper,
still watching the stream. He hasn't chosen the number yet. For me.
Okay, so
the thing is, he did this to me last time. And he wouldn't let me have the drone parts either.
Viper, you did get picked, but obviously you've already got a t-shirt, so we're going to roll it again. And it's number 13. Number 13 is Brett. Brett won the other week. In fact, have you received your parcel yet? I know that I've only just received mine from Spain, that Evil sent in beginning of December. So I know that the post is coming through, but I know that Evil has...
No, I've not received it yet.
You haven't? Okay.
Is that there somewhere?
That'll be the same for iBands as well then, because I know that I sent them at the same time. But again, I only got the parcel today from Spain, and Evil FPV sent it from Spain at the beginning of December, and I only got it today, so it does take some time. But again, you've won, so I want to roll it again, because we like to give it to someone who hasn't won anything from a Mr. Lazy Legs. Number 2, Mr. H, he's received one. Do you know what, we're running out of number 6. Archie from America, you are the first person from America to win a Mr. Lazy Legs t-shirt.
Well, congratulations. Gonna cost a bit to post.
No, don't matter. I'll just throw it. I go whoosh like that, and it will get there. Right, okay, so the top 8 that I'll be racing tonight is Rich, Mr. H, Barfly, Mike, Viper, Archie, Mouse, and Marcel. This is going to be a pretty interesting race, so good luck to everybody. I'm going to sort that out now. How are we finding the track? It's a nice, simple track. Do you not think?
I'm really enjoying it.
It's fun.
Don't like that downwards ladder.
No. Well, you know what? I always have to put something in there that someone just doesn't like, because otherwise everyone will love it all the time. But I want
straight track.
Yeah, straight track. Well, it's kind of close for Fridays. It's going to be quite close. And the next Grand Prix I've been starting to work on, and that is a very simple track. No fences or anything like that. It is purely just gates.
No ladders?
No ladders. No. So that is going to be a very interesting track. Right, okay, so I've just got to very quickly line up the top 8.
Good luck everyone in the final. I'm not jealous.
How many laps are we going to do?
4 laps. 4 laps, 1 final, Here we
15
go.
laps. See who falls asleep first.
Okay, we're going to generate it and we're going to invite you. 3, 2, 1. All in. Let's invite you all in. Good luck. It's going to be a very interesting race because of the folks and how close all of your times are. So yeah, very, very interested in this. Okay, here we go. Good luck to everybody. I'm going to mute myself off there. And we are good to go. Okay, in the colours we have Rich in the red, Mr. H in the green, Barfly in the purple, Mike in the white, Viper in the yellow, Archie in the cyan, well blue, and Mouse in the pink, and we are missing Marcel. Where is Marcel? Marcel might have thought it was all over, but it's not yet. Has Marcel gone? And can he quickly try and enter? Because I can't actually redo this one. Because it's a final, I just have to hit play. Can he get in? Can Marcel get in time? Oh, Marcel has gone to bed. Or he's being told to go to bed. I'm not quite sure which. But he did really well tonight, so it'd be good if he could enter it, but I don't think he's going to be able to, and I can't do much about that, so I'm just going to start it. So good luck to the 7 of you. It's a shame that Marcel couldn't do it, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, start.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Who are we going to follow? Mike. Off we go. Good luck everyone, you can all see, and we are off, and Archie had a bit of a jump start there, but they are off. We've got Mr. H, we've got Rich, look at that, they are all trying to keep up with each other. Very, very, very close as they come through. We're going to actually go onto the blimp, just to see if we can see anything. We can't zoom in or anything, so we are still watching, well nobody actually. Oops. Oops, oops. There we go. We're watching Rich at the moment. He's on his first lap in 28 seconds. Archie 36, Viper 37, Mike 37 as well, Mr. H 39, Barfly 40, Mouse 42. She's in the mix. And we want to jump in with the closest, which is Viper. How is, look at that. We do have Mr. H, Viper, and I think it is Barfly in the mix. We also have Mouse not that far away. She's had a bit of an issue going down there, but she's catching up with Viper. Viper had a few issues. Rich is about to come and do a lap. He is about to lap Mouse and Viper. How tidy that is. Look how tidy and close Rich is doing. Let's just go through all the pilots as they go through. Look how tight he is to that that ladder. Makes such a difference. Let's move into Mr. H. Mr. H is going through the splits at the moment, into the 2 steps, doing really, really well. We're going to go over to Barfly. Oh, Barfly had a bit of a problem, but he's just been lapped by Rich. I think that was red, I'm not quite sure. Rich does it in 1:43. Very, very quick. Mike Harris, we're currently following Mike Harris as he goes up the ladder. He is currently in 3rd place actually at this precise moment in time. Archie, Viper, as Archie. Mouse was also just going up the ladder, but she just happened to miss that last one. Down through the split, going through the tunnel. Mr. H does it 4 laps in 2 minutes 38. It's good just to try and get them actual race, because you actually get points for this. Not that the points really mean anything, but Mike Harris jumps in. I think Mr. H must have missed a gate because unfortunately he's got a Barfly's on 2:42, and then Mouse is going to come in on 2:49. Awesome. Awesome. So that is it. That's how they basically points 8 for Rich, and it goes down to 2 points for Mouse, and everything in between is all the other numbers. So that is it. So we are just going to end that. Well done, folks. That was some really good racing. Really good racing. It's always good just to mix it up a little bit and get the pilots from different heats, especially the top of each of the heats racing together, because they do sometimes overlap on times, which is quite impressive. But there we go. Rich comes in with the 8 points, Archie with 7, Mike with 6, Viper with 5, Mr. H with 4, Barfly with 3, and Mouse with 2. That is the event for tonight. I want to thank you very much for watching. I want to thank all the pilots for taking part. Well done to Archie for winning the t-shirt. That is definitely going to be sent to him, and hopefully we'll get a nice picture of him wearing it in the hot American sun. In the
winter.
Or snow, as the case may be, in the near future. And that's it from me. Thank you again. We'll be back on Friday for the Winter League. That's the Euro Winter League. That's using the TWF. If you're in Europe and you want to take part, you're more than welcome to do so. The track opens at 6:30, and you'll be able to register at the same time. At the same time as you registered for this event and all the other events. And that's it from me, because I am exhausted from that. Thank you for following me, Mr. Smith, Mr. Myth, even. God, I can't talk. There's such good racing tonight. How did you guys find the other heats racing when you weren't?
I really enjoyed watching that. We had some really good close races tonight. It was really good fun.
There were a lot of close races. That's for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Which is the best way.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you for you guys for taking part. Our next fun flight is next Tuesday. It was only Wednesday today because I couldn't do it yesterday. But again, we'll be here on the Friday. Starts at 8 o'clock. We start streaming. The first race starts at 8:30. Again, that's GMT, so UK time. And we also have the Rotomad event on the Sunday starting at 8 o'clock GMT time, or 9 o'clock if you're in Europe. That's a Spanish event. So until then, thank you for taking part. Thank you for watching. Stay safe out there, folks, and we will see you soon.